What's up, guys? Propha here alongside with Anthony. What's good, Ant? Long time no see. Very tired?
This is trash. I'm out. Yo, we out.
That's Propha Lies, guys. It's Propha Lies. Anyway, how you been, man?
Tired. I've been playing this deck for like the past couple of months now. Now the Guardragons are much more competitive. Well, not much more competitive, but much more prominent.
Awesome.
So I'm playing deck most of the time.
You went undefeated with this deck, right?
Today, I mean, nothing really impressive. Round 1 I played against like a Dark Magician deck. Round 2 I played against Salad Tie, but he gave me the round anyway. And then round 3 I played against him.
What deck is this?
So this is World Chalice Guardragon. So I wasn't gonna build Crusadia Guardragon, but I wanted to play something a little bit more like my style, like what I understood it. And because of the level 5 World Chalice monster, it starts off with just basic World Chalice plays and it goes into the Guardragon combo. And then your best turn 1 board is usually 2 negates with Gamma Seal, Archery Christia, Borderload Savage, and the Hieratic Seal with the Archfiend. So it's like 4 negates and you can't special summon. That's its best board. It usually ends on at least a couple of negates, sometimes Christia. But it really depends on what you open up and where you go from there.
Alright, let's see what it goes. Let's see how this goes.
So we play 3-Lee, pretty standard.
The Stratos, right?
Yeah. Oops. 3-Lee, Stratos, 3 War Legacy World Chalice, the most broken card in the deck for the archetype. This is how you float into your Guardragon combos. So the turn it's normal summon, when it leaves the field, you can special summon 2 World Chalice monsters from your deck. So 95% of the time you're really going to be summoning these 2.
You only play 2?
Yeah, I only play 2. I thought about playing 3, but because it's not a vanilla, there's nothing you can really do with it. Like you can just summon it and it does nothing, and it's a hand trap effect to negate a targeted effect. Yeah, it never pops up, so you only play 2. And then you play 1 level 4 and 1 level 3. I wanted to play 1 of each just for the versatility. So these 2 equal the Imp Synchro, and these 2 equal the Imp Synchro as well. So I just wanted the versatility of making the Imp Synchro as much as possible. And this is also summonable off of Emergency Teleport. So I just play 1 of each. If I open up Unexpected Die, I usually just summon this. But if I open up Emergency Teleport, I have to summon this. And then it's a free floater to make induct and then go from there.
Not bad.
So that's the World Chalice lineup. And then we play 3 Venus, 3 Shy Ball. Oops. This is the most standard. You have to play this ratio. I wouldn't play any more, any less. Venus is a 1-card Saryuja. So being able to at least float into 1 Saryuja by making Limb Spider and Imdup using these is just a plus, and then Saryuja draws into another 4 cards. Your best turn 1 hand is basically just these 2. If you open up these 2, it's
you got combo.
Yeah, so if you open up these 2 and 3 other random cards, it doesn't matter. You can either do double Saryuja with a Guardragon board, and then whatever your 3 other cards are with the 8 cards that Saryuja will draw you off of the double summoning of it, or it's turn 1 Christia with the Hieratic Seal and the Imp pointing to it with the Archfiend. So you go through your standard Guardragon plays, and then you end on like a negate, a Christia, and a disruption, as well as whatever else you opened up. So you can open up Gamma Steel and other things like that. But that's primarily what the hand will do for you.
So once you see it, and you're playing 3 copies of those, so regardless, you're gonna see it.
Right, of course. Yeah.
Okay. That's interesting.
So that's those. Then a much more generic engine that people are playing is the 3 Draconet with the 1 Galaxy Serpent. So Draconet, a lot of people just know, is a...
It's a tour guide for normal.
It's a tour guide for Galaxy Serpent, or like you play the Guardragon Villa. But with this deck, Draconet is a 1-card Guardragon combo, as well as other decks. But whenever else you open up with Draconet, so oftentimes you open up the Draconet with the Waterfront. You usually end on 3 negations and a Hieratic Seal, so you end up with Gamma Seal, the Archfiend, and the Hieratic Seal. Turn 1, which is really, really good, and a lot of decks can't out it, unless you're like main decking Nibiru or Sphere mode. But it being able to just facilitate literally and start up all your plays. Turn 1 is like ridiculous just for 1 card.
That's pretty good.
And then like the bricks, so you play Brotar, you play Gamma Seal, play Christia, and Dark Metal. So this I don't have to explain because every deck is playing this. Brotars, so with most Dragon Link decks, they are targeting itself or targeting another Dark Dragon. But with this deck, you target usually if you open up the Venus and the World Legacy combo, you target a vanilla, you target a Shine Ball or Venus, and you search Christia off of the Brotar. So as long as you don't draw this, you have a way to search Christia and make guaranteed Christia turn 1. Because Venus, if you burn through 1 Venus and 3 Shine Balls, it's 4 fairies enough for Christia. And then you're able to manipulate your graveyard to get rid of the Fairy out of your graveyard, add it to your hand, and then you can special Christia. And Gamma Seal because you play the field spell, so it's just more negates.
That's crazy because you can actually use, you can use what's his name? So you just special summon the Gamma Seal, and then you'll still get the 4 fairies in the grave, get a free special. That's nuts.
Yeah. So usually end on like you can end on also like 2 negates, and then like you can't special summon. So those are the bricks.
Okay, not bad, bro.
The monsters. So for spells, a 3 Call by the Grave. You have to play it's a combo deck. This outs literally everything except impermanence. Like if you impermanence the Venus,
It's over.
yeah, it's pretty much a game over. The deck is very much a glass cannon.
So it's very fragile based on the normal
Right.
summons.
It really relies on its normal summon. That's what makes the deck fair. But it's you just need to play this basically just to out any other hand trap. I want you to Ash my Venus because then I can just activate it again, and you just turn Ash Blossom into a bird spell because Venus
That is hilarious.
So triple transmodify. This is another way to flow into the Venus plus World Legacy World Chalice. So if you open up this and the Leaf Fairy, it's a basic World Chalice combo that's been basically
Since they dropped.
yeah, since basically it came out two years ago. So you would normal summon the Lee, search the level 5, and then transmodify, and you open up Venus plus World Legacy World Chalice because of this. So you have basically the 3 Venuses, you have this and this. So you have multiple ways of getting to the Venus turn 1 along with the World Legacy World Chalice. But that's the main reason why I played. I wouldn't play any less than 3 because I want to see it as much as possible.
Of course.
With the Fairy, you can also search this. You can Foolish Burial for this. You can do a billion ways.
Even it's good to GR playing 3 because if they're gonna Ash this, transmodify into the
Venus,
World Venus.
and you still have
into
3 other
Venus.
cards to play with.
Yeah, wow, okay, wow. Not bad at all.
So 3 transmodify, 2 Hubs, 2 Waterfront. I don't play 3. 3 is a brick. I open this up way too many times. Like I either open up 1 or I open up both of them, and a lot of games I open up both of them. But you have to play at least 2. I wouldn't play 3 or the 3rd terraforming. I think 2 is the perfect number. And then for the 1 of, so 1 Reborn's Reborn, a Foolish Burial. You could send Leaf Fairy, you could send Christia, you can send a bunch of things. You can send a Guardragon. 1 of this. So a lot of Dragon Link decks are just playing this as the 1 of to search the.
With the synchro.
Yeah, search with the synchro. So ideally you do the same thing with this deck. And it's basically just summon the Galaxy Serpent, use the Ib Synchro and the Galaxy Serpent to make the Ib's Link monster. And then Ib Synchro's Affected Grave is a special World Chalice from deck or graveyard to the field. So you summon the Lee, and then you search the Guardragon, and then you make Orem using the 2 World Chalice monsters on field, and then the Ib Link monster will summon the Guardragon from hand, and then you have the Guardragon on field. You can use it to make the Guardragon LP, and then you have the Guardragon engraved to summon back the Galaxy Serpent. So you have the Guardragon card.
I gotta see this on play. You're gonna have to show this in a combo. Like after this, if we have time, you can show us a combo.
Sure. Terraforming to search the.
Because it's at 1.
That one. Actually, if it was at more than 1, I probably just still would play 1 because you only play a limited amount of field spells.
Okay.
Succession, you have to play that. It's searchable with this deck with the level 5. It's a searchable Monster Reborn. 1 Unexpected Die. I would want to play 2 of this. I just don't know what to cut.
I'll be honest with you, I don't even think you should cut anything. I'm liking the build just by looking at it.
I want to play another Unexpected Die only because it's a starter card for this deck. So if you open up Unexpected Die and like World Legacy World Chalice with another World Chalice monster, it's the full Guardragon combo. So it's basically like another emergency teleport for the deck.
If you open it, yeah.
Right, if I open it. So I want to increase my chance of opening it, and it's never been bad. So it's like very 50-50. I was reading E-Telly for the Chosen, and the 40th card is the Phantom Ice.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it's basically just an emergency teleport without wasting resources. So that's it for the main deck.
That was in the 40, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't play more than 40 with this deck.
Okay.
Extra deck.
Extra dead.
So 1 Ib.
1 minute.
1 Borlode Savage Dragon, and 1 Archfiend. These are the main ones. If you don't want to play this, you can play Crystal Wing, but I would prefer to play this because this just negates anything. It's a breakthrough skill for literally anything on the field.
Play Majestic Star.
Right. You could play Crystal Wing for the Nibiru that's much more popular now. but I prefer this for now. I would have the Test Twister Wing, but for now, these are like really good. Savage you make like maybe once every like 7 to 10 games. Link Monsters, so you play double Imduck, you need to play 2 of this. It gives you that additional normal summon that you need for the deck for a World Chalice monster.
That is true.
Link Spider, Pitsy, and LP. It's Guardragon, so you have to play these. I'm 99% sure this card's going to get banned on the next ban list, along with Red Eyes Darkness Metal, but you have to play for now as long as it's legal. Aurum, Ib, the World Chalice, links, just one of each. You only need one. You mainly want to use this to either climb into the Guardragon combo using the Draco Net, or you want to use it as your ending board for protection, like Protect Christia, Protect your Archfiend, Protect Gamma It's protection effect where if you point to a monster is destroyed by a card effect, you can distribute her instead, so it gets rid of that.
Somewhat like Proxy Drive,
yeah.
guys.
Agripane, because you need to play Agripane. Erratic Seal. Seal's great. Triple Burst, because you need to play it. You can also, I mean, if you don't want to play this for whatever reason, you can also play the Flash Charge Dragon or whatever the hell it is. It's a level 3, it's a Link 3 dragon that's like, you can just float into. And then I play Double Saryuja. So, Double Saryuja, because the Venus plus World Legacy World Chalice combo is, enables Double Saryuja. I play the Double Saryuja just to search through, go through 8 cards as well as the 3 other cards I opened with my hand. You don't have to play Double Saryuja in this deck, in this build. Other alternatives is, as you see, I don't play Ningirsu, the Link 3 for this deck. How I feel is Ningirsu's draw 3 or draw 2 is kind of irrelevant when Guardragons exist, because I'd rather be able to go into the Guardragon combo versus just draw 3 and pray to God that I open up something, like something that's really well. So I don't play Ningirsu. If you don't want to play Saryuja, the only other card I would play is, so Ningirsu could be one if you have a Ningirsu because it's much more budget friendly. If you want a more expensive version, you can play Appaloosa in this deck.
I was gonna say
because you can use when you do the Guardragon play, you have Saryuja and Triple Burst. You can use the Triple Burst and the Saryuja to make Appaloosa. She'll be at 1600. She'll be really weak, but she can negate 2 monster effects. Like those are the main 2 I play Ningirsu or Appaloosa.
which could be good when you end with a full board of negates.
But I think Double Saryuja is definitely the way to go for this build, at least because your best combo enables it.
That makes sense.
So that's it for the extra deck. And I'll just go over side deck, but it'll vary just based on what you're playing.
Why, guys, like I always say, side deck is preference.
Right. So Double Lancia, Thunder Dragon, Orchist. That's the main thing. These can come out for like other things, maybe Ghost Ogres because I play the Emergency Teleport. I don't own Nibiru, but I would definitely probably try Nibiru. Triple Twin.
Have to.
Not sure if I want to play this over Cosmic, but it's one or the other.
I'll be honest, I was doing it before. I think Twin Twister would be just perfect.
Right,
to do it with.
and it's something you have to test, but for right now it's just Twin Twister.
Okay.
But any back row decks, any rogue decks that play it. Order mainly for Pendulum and Sky Striker. Nothing really else. Like it's a good lockdown card, but it conflicts with the Waterfront.
I was gonna say it does.
So if you side out Gamma for whatever, you can just sideboard this in, and then your board would end on like the Archfiend, the Hieratic Seal. If you open up Christia, and then you have like this, so it's virtually, unless they have Sphere Mode, it's very unlikely to out it. 3 evenly match. This is going. If I go second, if I lose the die roll, I have to play this card. 100% have to play this card in the side deck. I just feel like if I'm going second, I'm going to lose because this deck is very. It's fragile. It's weak to hand traps. Like if you summon Venus, if you go second and you summon Venus and they impermanence you, and they summon Great Roar or somehow negate it or whatever, you kind of just lose. So I kind of just want to wipe the board and then be able to do my own plays.
Okay.
3 reboot. Again, going second. Draco, Paleozoic, any Marine Cess, any
Altergeist player.
Altergeist, yeah, any trap-based deck I would send this into going second, and then no matter what they set, I really don't care what they set, as long as I'm able to clear their board, their traps should usually not matter. And then the last 3 is just 3 anti-spell. Pendulum, Striker, mainly for Pendulum, because my turn 1 board is decent against Pendulum. If you partner this up with like Christia or the Archfiend or Gamma Seal or whatever. It's another way to basically just stop Sky Striker. It's to stop Pendulum. Basically playing a turn behind.
Slow them down.
Right. And with this deck, the reason why I play it, another reason is because your most important spells, Succession, Waterfront, the Guardragon, you're going to activate them turn 1 anyway, so it's not going to hit anything important. So I just rather side this in going first and have it partnered up with other combo cards. But yeah, that's it for the deck.
All right. Well, congratulations on going undefeated again. And Any changes that you would do?
Maybe the second unexpected die. The side deck will change. I'd probably play Nibiru if I had it. Like I said, Sarja can be replaced for Appaloosa or Ningusu if you have it. But other than that, not really.
All right. That's what's up. All right, Ant. So maybe in the future we could see some combos. I definitely would like to see some combos.
I'll try the offline.
Yeah, okay. Oh my gosh. Anyway, and thank you again for coming on the channel, and I hope to see you in the future. And guys, there you guys have it. That was his Ant's World Chalice Guardragon Day. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in, and we both hope to see you at the next video. Later.